What do you do when the sky opens up for your neighbor but your ground is still parched? Most people turn to envy. But the giants of the faith, they start dancing in someone else's rain. The spirit of the spectator. We are conditioned to compete. We've been told that if someone else gets their yes, it means God has a no for us. We look at the wedding photos, the positive pregnancy test, the job promotion, or the healing of a friend, and a subtle, poisonous whisper enters our heart. Why them and not me? This is the scarcity trap. It convinces you that God's blessings are a finite pie, and every slice someone else takes leaves you with nothing. But the deep revelation is this. An answered prayer in your circle is not a threat to your miracle. It is evidence of God's proximity. It means the King is in the room. It means the portal is open. If he is doing it for the person standing next to you, he is officially close enough to touch you too. The law of the body. In the kingdom of God, we don't have individual victories. We have body victories. Romans 12:15 gives us the hardest command in the New Testament. Rejoice with those who rejoice, mourn with those who mourn. It is easy to weep with someone who lost everything. It makes us feel grateful for what we have. But to truly shout for someone who just got what you have been crying for, that requires the death of the ego. When you rejoice in another's answered prayer, you are practicing Philippians 2:4. Let each of you look not only to his own interests, but also to the interests of others. Think about Elizabeth and Mary. Elizabeth was barren for decades. When her young cousin Mary showed up pregnant with the Messiah, Elizabeth didn't complain about her years of waiting. Luke 1:41 says that when Elizabeth heard Mary's greeting, the baby leaped in her womb. She caught the joy of someone else's miracle, and it activated the joy in her own life. The prophetic echo. Here is the mystery. Your reaction to someone else's breakthrough is often the test for your own. When you celebrate another person's answered prayer, you are telling God, I love your character more than I love your gifts. I trust your timing more than my ticking clock. Gratitude for someone else's harvest is a prophetic seed. It breaks the spirit of comparison that keeps you stuck in the desert. You aren't just being nice, you are aligning your frequency with heaven's frequency. If you can't celebrate the rain falling on your neighbor's field, you won't be ready to manage the harvest when it hits yours. Joy is contagious, but only for those who are willing to catch it. The challenge of the second shout today: look around your circle. Who just got a yes from heaven? Who just walked out of a season of struggle? Your mission: do not let envy rob you of a worship opportunity. Call them, text them, take them to dinner. Don't just give a polite congrats. Throw a party for their miracle. Make their joy your joy. As Psalm 35:27 says, let those who favor my righteous cause shout for joy and be glad and say evermore, great is the Lord who delights in the welfare of his servant. Stop waiting for your turn to be happy. Start being happy that God is moving at all. When you celebrate the King's work in another person, you invite the King to move in yours. The rain is falling. Start dancing.